You're welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Wherever you're watching from around the world, we're live from Lagos, Nigeria. This is Firecrackers. Let's get some perspective tonight as we reflect on July 18, Nelson Mandela International Day. I mean, we cannot forget that name in a hurry. A legendary leader, a man who devoted his life to humanity. Philip Elmer joins us live now from Freetown, Sierra Leone, to just talk about this man, the person Mandela, and lessons for African leaders. Global affairs analyst Philip joins us live now from Freetown. Philip, good to see you again. It's been quite some time. All right, let's get talking now. I mean, the Nelson Mandela International Day celebrated every 18 July, which is, of course, today, Sunday. But what comes to mind at the mention of that name, Nelson Mandela?
Think about Nelson Mandela. When you hear the name, is justice, is peace, is rehabilitation, is prosperity. All right, so that's really the reason. Those are the core for this day. The reason why we're celebrating him in this way, because today, of course, is his birthday, and the reason why we're celebrating him is celebrating the legacy he left behind and what he fought for. What he fought for was social justice. We must have social justice. We must bring people out of poverty in Africa. All right, so that's what comes to mind, and it's just exciting that people thought it right to have a day like this to celebrate him and at the same time put our foot forward to make a change.
And then when you look at all of the characteristics or values and virtues that Nelson Mandela represents, and you look at the nations in Africa at the moment, about 54 African countries at the moment, will Nelson be proud of what Africa is at the moment?
To be factual, I do not think so. This man gave his life for this cause, and right now, in fact, if we look at his home country, South Africa, we see what's going on. We see what's going on with Jacob Zuma, you know, and what happened over the week with Ngwateng and KwaZulu-Natal. We saw that it was devastating for young people to step out of their houses to just loot and riot and do all this kind of thing. And across the board, we are seeing it again and again. You know, we look at where I'm here in Leone, we see that the government is not, they don't care about people. We see the same thing in Gambia. You know, Gambia just, they had a dictator, and afterwards we thought, okay, democracy was here, and now they are suffering. All right, so and we look at Nigeria, and we just look about everywhere around Africa, and of course we know what's going on in Uganda. And we look at these things and we're asking ourselves, where are we going? What is happening? All right, and we've seen other countries around Asia and Europe, and some of them got their independence about 40 years ago, and 30 years ago, and 20 years ago, but you could see the progress. But, you know, I like citing Singapore as an example, and it's like that country has already been overbeaten with using them as examples. But I'm like saying that 1965, people were living on the street, more than 30% of them were on the street, but right now, everybody is doing so well, all right? And we are here saying we got independence, and we sometimes can put the blame on imperialism. But almost every other country had the same issue, but you see that getting back up. But in our case, we don't seem, and that's the real problem, we don't even seem to be on a trajectory that leads to beauty and to wealth and all these things eventually. So it's sad. If we're on the way, then yes, we could say, yes, okay, something's happening, but we are not even there at all.
I need you to just quickly respond to the violence in South Africa at the moment. Of course, pro-Jacob Zuma, I mean protesters, of course, who have been on the streets for quite some time now. The level of damage, violence and looting in that nation for the past 1 week now has really been terrible. The president has come under a lot of criticisms as well, Cyril Ramaphosa. What's your position on what has played out in South Africa?
Okay, first of all, let me say that I'm devastated because South Africa is one African country that we all look up to. You know, South Africa and Nigeria. Someone was telling me some time ago how it's so saddening that a country like South Africa is going through what they are going through. And it beats me to see that young people are going on the streets to destroy their cities. Because eventually these are the businesses that your brothers work in and your sisters work in. These are the businesses that pay the taxes, that speak the roads. And you think that to speak up about a man that was clearly unscrupulous, clearly corrupt, you think the best thing to do is by stepping out on the street and destroying this. It is saddening. It's really, really saddening. And a good example is Ivory Coast. We see that people around the world, South Africa is stepping up to say that if you do wrong, no matter who you are, no matter what your status is, we're going to bring you to book, and it's applaudable. But now, Africans don't want that. Africa wants the leader that will suppress them and kill them and come back again and will kill them, just as I mentioned earlier with Ivory Coast. Lawrence Gbagbo, after killing more than 30,000 people because he refused to step down, he was exonerated, from when he was indicted in ICC. And he came back, and everybody in Ivory Coast was supporting him and celebrating him, and so to say, worshiping him. It's saddening. It's as though we as Africans, we are not seeing who we are. We don't know who we are. We are not ready for any change whatsoever.
Philip, just one final question. I mean, maybe on a lighter note, when you look at the life and the person and the man, Nelson Mandela, any name in Africa strikes you at the moment to make comparisons with? Right now, is there any African leader you can make comparisons with to Nelson Mandela?
Yeah, I like the question, because what will come to mind immediately will be Kagame. The amazing work he's doing in Rwanda is applaudable. It's totally applaudable. And the sad part of it is we don't have so many of him around. And once again, I do not. I celebrate him, but at the same time, I don't want it to be the case all around Africa that we have to have a 30-day war that kills 1 million people before we can wake up and smell the coffee and start making the change that we deserve in Africa.
Global Affairs Analyst Philip ML live for us in Freetown, Sierra Leone. We'd like to thank you most kindly for speaking with us on Galaxy TV.
Thank you very much.